Now, here's how I think about investing. If I invest $30,000 into this program to learn how to run ads, and then I implement the strategies, like I put in the hours, my coach said I put in 25 hours of studying. So I put it to get my ads up and going. They looked at it on the back end. So I implement the strategies. I run ads. I get one $30,000 mastermind client from running ads. That's an immediate ROI. Anything after that is profit. That's how I think about it. If I invest $10,000 into this program and then I sell $10,000 worth of digital products, I made a return on investment. They can never take back what I've learned. They can never take back what I know. I've gained a skill set, and everything after that is profit. If I make a $4,000 investment into this program and I book 4 clients at $1,000 from the information that I learned, was that not worth it? This is how I think about it. So now once you start shifting your perspective of coaching, it becomes less about how much it costs and more about, do you believe that you can get a return on your investment? And are you willing to do the work to do it? Even if it feels like it's not the right time, even if you feel like, hey, this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made investments, I make money in my business, but it really becomes, hey, like, I wasn't planning on making this investment. I already make money in my business. This is an unexpected expense. But once you start looking at it from, instead of being an expense, and instead looking at it as a vehicle to expand your business, then you won't look at it as something that's just going to take money. You'll start viewing it as something that's going to make you money time and time and time again. And that's how I think about it. That's how I think about it. That's how I approach coaching programs. And that's why I'm also successful in the coaching programs that I enroll myself in. I make it my business to be a star client and to always be a person that coach can come to for a testimonial. So for me, I try to be the type of client in other people's programs that I would want in mine. And that's what you got to set yourself up to be. Like, what kind of client would you want to work with? Are you the type of client that you want to work with? And if you're not, then that shows you some areas of growth that you have. Are you the type of client that you would want to come into your program? Like, there was some lady, there was somebody that came into one of the challenges, and she was like, last year life hit and I had to pause for like 6 months. What if I enroll and life hits again and I have to pause? I was like, why are you setting yourself up? Why are you preparing to fail? Why are you coming into this preparing to fail, preparing to have to pause? So instead of asking, what if you have to pause? Ask yourself, what if you develop the skill set to generate income and the mindset to be able to continue moving forward even when life happens? Because what happens is we revert to the level of training that we have. And if anytime life happens, your MO is to just stop and pause and take a break, that's what you're going to find yourself throughout life. Who wants to be 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, constantly pausing because of life? Like, that is a miserable way to live. That is not how I want to live. And that really shouldn't be how you want to live either. And if you don't want to live like that, then at some point you got to change it. But it's not going to change overnight. Like, you really have to do something to change it. That means that you got to do the opposite of what you've been doing. And so when you want to do the opposite of what you've been doing, you got to stop asking yourself, how much is this? And is this an expense right now? You got to ask yourself, do I believe I can do this? And am I willing to do the work that's required? That's what you got to ask yourself.